Good morning. Here we are, 2014 Skeeter. We are going to run by this boat and look at some of the scritchy scratches. She's not a perfect boat at 7 or 8 years old now, but she is an awesome boat. So it depends on how particular you are, I guess, but you need to know before you drive all the way up here what you are going to get into. Obviously questionable stuff like the trolling motor, we're going to go through that and see how that operation is. We talked about the batteries and the fact that are we going to replace them? Yeah, there's no batteries in it, bud. So yeah, you're going to get brand new batteries. Trailer is strong. It's just not, you know, crazy sexy right now. She really needs a good bath and a lot of love. I could use some spray paint. Just clean all this stuff up. Remember, we're going to check that trailer out and make sure that everything is functional and that you're safe. The tires are from 2 of 18, second week of 18. So the tires are just now 4 years old. So they'll be fine. There's no dry rot. They're Carlisle's. Here's the first blemish, and there's a couple of these as we walk down the line here. There's that one. There's that guy right there. Those are things that aren't going to buff, obviously. Another one right here. They're not very bad. I mean, you get 5 feet away, you can't tell they're there. The Skeeter logos, you know, some of the chrome on the other side, I'll show you that, is starting to kind of fade away. It might be, I think it saw more sun on the other side. Back away from it here a little bit. There is a whoopsie in the fender back here. He's got these scratches that you can see here. These will buff. Those will buff out. I'm not worried about those. There is another one of those corner dings right there. There is a hiccup, excuse me, on the engine cowling right there. There's that scritchy scratch, and then propeller is fine. Maybe, well, might see if we can clean that up a little bit. We can send the propeller out and see if we can get that repaired. I don't mind doing that. We don't want any vibrations. I mean, this has just got, there's some things, right? There's just a lot of that would clean up. All right, come around the other side here. On the port side, this side's pretty okay. There really isn't anything heavy. There is some light scratches here. Again, that would buff. Those things would buff. But this is the fade I was talking about on the Skeeter logo. You can just see it's burnt. The letter, the chrome's burnt. I don't know if that's a big deal for you or not, depending on what you're doing. But I don't have the impacts over here. He obviously docked it every single time on the starboard side. Hence those little whoopsies. Yeah, so this side is good. She just needs a good buff, and she'd be right back to normal. I wanted to go over, let me go back over here real quick because I wanted to show you those tires. I know you were curious. They're Carlisle's, there's no dry rot. Serious ton of tread. The rule of thumb is 5 years for tires. That's kind of the rule of thumb. Not mandatory by any stretch. Now, you've got, some of this will clean up, some of it won't. But you've got, on the seats, there is some fade. Like I said, some of that will clean up, not all of it, but some of it. Your dash is good, steering wheel looks good, your allowance looks good. And I would have turned it on, but like I said, we don't have any batteries, so we're kind of stuck here. But all your instrumentation looks great. Your throttle assembly is in great shape. Your stereo. live wells, all those are intact. We have some struts to replace on some of these compartments and some plastics to replace. Like you can see, like this tub is needing to be replaced, but that strut doesn't hold the door open. Some of the struts are great. She's gonna clean up fine. It does have the locking system. I don't know if you noticed that or not. Oh, that's right, we wanted to see. They all have the hot foot, but there it is down there. The front lounge, they've all got the covers, so everything appears to be in great shape there. We will, of course, verify operation. Carpet's good. Nothing but good cleaning won't cure. There's your cover. And the live wells are fine too. I've checked those. But we have a lot of work to do. Here's the other seat. Just kind of see some of that fade. And that stains. Like I said, a lot of it will clean, but I can't promise that all of it is going to come out. There's the locking system, that bar assembly right there. All right, so here's the treat, right? So we have to go in here and really do some serious cleaning because the battery trays, I guess they had a spill. I'm just not sure. So it looks awful, but we will have it cleaned up and looking pro before you know it. But yeah, there's nothing in there to turn the boat on with. So again, we're going to check all of the performance features on the boat. Man, live wells are going to run. Battery chargers are going to charge. All these great things that need to happen. Aesthetically, we're going to do our best. And you might get home and buff a little bit more on her. But I think she's in pretty good shape, man, all things considered. And she'll run fast. And you'll be legal. And all will be well. I'll get this uploaded. We'll talk to you soon.